Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler platter, series of videos I've been doing for a little while now. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. I wasn't even going to do any reviews today. That was the plan. I was just going to chill at home and make a pizza. Not even a reviewable pizza, just a basic pizza. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's a super simple format. I'm going to go over there and I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammering about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. And folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today, folks? What happens to be one of my boom, it's one of my ginger shirts, which I really like this shirt. I like all my ginger shirts. If you're unfamiliar with the band Ginger, they are a band out of the Ukraine who have been around for over a decade now. They really started to go over there and attract like quite a bit of like more global attention. I want to say maybe 5 or 6 years ago, maybe a little bit earlier than that, something like that. Maybe 7 or 8 now. I don't know. Time is a mystery. But they really started to kind of hit really hard with their music video for the song Pisces, which really kind of spawned a lot of people to react to it, especially due to the lead singer Tatiana's incredible vocal range. I'd been into them way before that. I'm pulling my hipster card because I thought fucking Ginger was awesome. I'd been campaigning for them to come over to the United States for years and years before that finally hit. But I've been really happy that they've done so extremely well. They're now a global entity. I think they're amazing. I've seen them perform live a few times now. I actually have videos of said performances on this channel, just in case maybe you want to check them out. If nothing else, I'd be more than happy to kind of point you in the right direction as far as their music goes, because I think they're an incredible band. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? What are we doing here? Why am I reviewing stuff I wasn't planning to review stuff? Like I said, I was just going to chill at home. Wasn't going to review anything. But I realized that I was running low on stuff to drink. And 9 times out of 10, if I'm going to the supermarket or something, it's because I need stuff to drink, not to eat. I'm a thirsty boy. And I knew, all right, I'm going to go to the supermarket. I might as well look around for something to eat anyway. So I ended up seeing this, and I was like, boom, I need to get in on that. But what is it? So this is from their ready meals section of a local supermarket chain called Jewel, which is specific to Illinois, which means that this is going to end up on my Eating Out Illinois playlist, which is a playlist for just Illinois spots. This is their seafood salad croissant sandwich. I love seafood salad, like hardcore love seafood salad. I'm not saying that I'm going to run into a burning building to go save it, but I am going to say that I might do that if I got everything else that I wanted out. Like if everything else was taken care of and I still had like a big thing of seafood salad, I might just go try to get in and get it. But anyway, let's it's been a while since I've had seafood salad, man. I love seafood salad. Let's open this up. And, I don't know if it's freshly made or anything. It's probably just, the container stuff. But, oh man, that's a big-ass thing of seafood salad. All right, and then let's try... Yes, okay, we'll do it like this. Ha 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 ha! Seafood salad time, baby. We got a big old chunk of it right here. Okay. Alright. Let's try it with the sandwich. And I do love a croissant sandwich too, so. Okay. It works better with the sandwich than on its own. So I don't know if this is, because fuck, dude, I don't, like I said, I don't know how this was made, if it was made in-house or if it was something that they just had bought in or whatever. It definitely has a different flavor profile than I'm used to for most seafood salads that I've had. Usually they have a little bit more of a tanginess to them, with like whatever they're putting in it. This, it's more subdued, a little bit more mild, which isn't inherently a bad thing. Especially if it allows the seafood aspect to kind of shine a little bit more. But I mean, I don't know. Like, it still has some tanginess, but again, it feels a little bit more mild than what I'm used to. And it's really interesting because, like, I've had lots of seafood salad in my time. Never had one that quite tasted like this. And I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing yet. I'm a little bit on the fence because, on the one hand, my taste buds were expecting a very specific experience. But on the other hand, I'm not disliking the experience that I'm getting. So, you're definitely, I will say this, you're getting a lot of seafood. Some seafood salads are very heavy on filler, using things like celery and stuff to kind of pump them up. This is definitely a lot of seafood, so kudos on that. The croissant itself is nice. It's definitely got that nice buttery croissant flavor. Obviously, it's not going to be as good as, like a properly fresh baked one, but it's got a good flavor to it. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I think overall I like it. It's taken me a little bit to sort of adjust my expectations, but now that I'm sort of more in tune with what it's trying to do, I think I'm okay with it. It still has the elements of a seafood salad. It does have a little bit of a tanginess, but again, much more subdued. And even the seafood flavor itself, it's not exactly what I'm used to, And I don't know if that's just like the type of seafood that they're using or whatever it is. But still has the seafood flavor, still has, again, a little bit of that tanginess. It's nice. It's not what I was expecting, but I don't dislike it. I'm down with it. And I like like I said, I like the croissant aspect of it, so, okay. 2 questions have to be asked, though. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? On occasion and kinda. So, I like it. I'm not in love with it. Because, again, even though I've sort of mitigated my expectations, the fact is it's still far off from what I was expecting coming into it and what I've personally come to expect from a seafood salad. That was really that was really what I was expecting to come into that. Again, that nice, very sort of vibrant, tangy flavor, with, again, like the strong seafood punch. This, again, a little bit more dialed back. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Maybe it's more of a natural flavor. I don't know. I don't claim to know that. But overall, I do still like it. And, in terms of like being a ready meal thing, I could see maybe grabbing it on occasion. But I will say I don't think I would go back to it specifically if I wanted like a seafood salad item. It would be more sort of if I were going through Jewel anyway and I saw it and been like, yeah, okay, we'll tag that in. But not a bad item. If I'm recommending it, it really is sort of based off of what I've been talking about this whole time. What do you want out of a seafood salad? If you're more attuned to that specific seafood salad style that I'm talking about, this might be a little bit of a letdown for you. But if maybe you like some seafood, maybe you don't like that specific seafood style salad or seafood salad style, maybe, you do want something that's a little bit more subdued, and still, it's got plenty of flavor and everything like that. And the overall of the sandwich is good. It's just, again, it's expectation versus reality. But 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumentary rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, go over there, have yourselves a truly seafood salad-tastic rest of your life. Because, again, seafood salad, Final two things. Number one, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do can't do it all the time. I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back. Try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives. Hopefully, do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, what's your personal take on seafood salad? I could see it being kind of a love it or hate it item. And of course, it also begs mentioning that there are various different styles. You know, I've certainly had more sort of, I guess, quasi-international style seafood salads that were very different than the one that I'm used to. So I'd be interested to hear what your personal experiences with the dish are, and, you know, is it something you like or not? Feel free to hit me up in the comments. But anyway.